And that means that we have got ourselves quite the project ahead of us today. My chickens, they're going dark. Well, hey y'all. Well, hi Jets. Hello, my little Jets. Are you coming to see me? Hi, sweeties. Where's Benny? Benny and the Jets. Well, come on. Oh, not you, Olive. Well, hey y'all. Happy Sunday. We got ourselves a cold front blowing in, and that means that we have got ourselves quite the project ahead of us today. This is hay for bedding. I know what you're saying, Jamie, hay is for horses. Hay's for everybody. And particularly today, this is how some of our babies are gonna stay warm over the next couple nights. We're in I'm gonna call it a polar vortex because it sounds cool, but ultimately there's a cold front coming in today and it's gonna last the next 2 nights. We're gonna dip below freezing, and I'm a bit of an over-the-top mom, and I wanna keep everybody warm, even though, yes, during the days it's gonna get above 60 degrees. I don't like my babies to be cold or to think about what I would feel like if I was sitting outside with protection. So, come on. We got a lot of prep to do and very little time to do it. Oh, and pipes, pets, and plants. Don't forget your 3 Ps. Oh, and people, 4 Ps. Don't forget it. Let's go, come on. I'm talking about my mess here. But do you see these clear pieces of plastic? This was my original plan for the day. I was going to cut this down and put it over my chicken coop windows, but at the end of the day, there's a whole bunch of stuff on top of it. And, well, I also realized that this is going to fit much better. So I had already done this to the halfway house. Now we're gonna do this to the country coop. And then we got some plants to cover. We got some hay to put out. We got some pipes to cover. Just come on, let's go. Listen, I know what you're saying. Jamie, why wouldn't you just do the clear plastic? Then your chickens can see out. I know that they could, but it's the wrong size. And that means that I'm gonna have to do like some serious cutting, and I'm not trying to be lazy. I'm not. I'm trying to maximize everything. And since this cold snap is literally 2 nights and then we go right back up to 60-degree nights, it's gonna be fine. I will do a much better job when December/January hits and we have weeks of winter. For now though, this is gonna be fine. This is my country coop, and I used it as my summer coop to start because it has such a great drafty space. Thank you, Colonel. Thank you. But they do need to have a draft-free space. And when I started to look at my plastic situation, I see all those holes back there? So just to be sure, we're going to wrap every bit of the coop in this plastic to give them a good windbreak. And I'm gonna go get myself a staple gun so we can do this pretty easily. All right, in this house, we do not make fun of janky. We do not make fun of shabby or shanty or shacks. We do what we can with what we have. And friends, this is our country coop all closed up. Now, I did see, let me show you where I see a bit of an opportunity here. Now, in the summertime, I love it, but not so much in the wintertime. See that up there? That is from the north, friends. I gotta find a way to get that sealed off. Not the very top. See that top right there? That's okay. But back there, that is the north, and that's the wind that I need to block. So this should be interesting. Chickens have a body temperature between 105 and 107 degrees. I still have to staple this down. And as long as you can keep them dry and and draft free. Make sure they have plenty of food and water. They'll do okay in temperatures that are around 33 to 35. They actually say that you can go to 0 degrees and they'll be fine without heat as long as they're fully feathered. However, I don't trust that. I have some chickens that are, well, they're just special little babies, okay? But since tonight is only 35, I'm going to go with the method of dry and out of the draft and see how they do in the morning. If I need to bring a heat source out here, I will. But I do recall in times at the sanctuary where I would bring chickens inside the house in a tent, and they would hate it. And they would be roosting outside like it was no big deal, and they did okay. So I'm gonna go against my normal chicken like mom heart here, and I'm going to follow what... Thank you, Terrence. Thank you. I'm gonna follow what the chicken experts say, and I'm going to just get them out of the wind for the night, especially since the low is like 34, 35-ish, and it's only for an hour in the morning. The sun comes up at the same time that will be that cold. I think we'll be okay. But tonight's a trial, and I'm gonna figure that out right now. I did it. Teeny tiny little peeky hole right there. I'll fix that too, but we're looking good as far as drafts go. Well, part of the gang is here, and they just watched me restuff every coop with pine shavings. So this box has roughly 6 inches of pine shavings for Mama to bury her little chicks in. And then, so you can see, it's like actually coming out of the door right there. This box has a bunch in it, and then I actually am going to swap some chickens over to that box tonight as well, because it completely encloses itself. Now, the halfway house also is all the way sealed and has all kinds of extra shavings in it. Oh, Mama and her babies. Did you find them? There they go. Hey, Paco. You ready for tonight's cold? The little ones are the ones I worry about the most. Now, he's full grown, but I still worry. His tiny little body doesn't have a lot of fat. Yeah, I'll worry about you, Paco. I know, it's gonna be fine. I'm just being a bit of a helicopter mom. Buddy, sweet boy or girl? I think you're a girl. Go find your mama. There. There we go. Okay. One more tiny little coop to do. And then we'll be on to the littles and the middles. Look at them running. Okay, watch. Now she's got 2 with her. There's a 3rd one. My little bald eagle. Y'all, they aren't even really her babies. She hatched them, but they're not hers. Hey, Mama. Hey, Mom. How are ya? They're gonna be bigger than you in about 2 weeks. Hey, Pumpkin. Hi, sweetie. You so ready for something good to eat? I'll go get you dinner, okay? Hi, sweetheart. You so hungry? Are you ready for this cold weather? Maybe. You got an extra fluff. You're not the one I'm actually worried about. No one could have predicted that. Just a little... I hate to call her a dust mop, but if I'm being honest, she's a bit of a Swiffer duster. She doesn't care. She loves me anyway. And I love her. Okay, I could sit out here and watch the chickens for literally ever. but it's best I go get going before it gets dark on me too fast. I am pleased to say that the greenhouse effect is in play. I love it in the spring when it's time to empty it, but I also love to see everything come together. And well, we're ready for winter. I'm sad that it's only 2 days because this is really early for a freeze or a frost. And tonight's not actually the freeze night. Tomorrow night is. Tonight is like 33, 34, but no sense in taking any chances. Obviously, there's an investment of time and money and everything else in here. On another day, I'll tell you what everything is. For now, we're gonna call it the greenhouse effect. Yes, Fred, Frida, and Francine, their baby, are gonna have to get with the times here and get updated on their attire to represent Old Man Winter coming in. But for now, we're gonna close up shop. The greenhouse is closed. Newton, I'm making you more bed. Hey, Trudy. You want some right here? How's that? Don't worry, I got more. Oh, thank you for the help. Where are you going? That's for this bed. All right, this loafing shed is ready for winter. Morrow, my sweet girl. What can I do for you, baby? You just need so much loving. You came out to supervise. We got one more bale to do in the other shed, okay? Come on. All right. We're snug as a bug we're in hog heaven. It's not even cold yet. Sheesh. Okay. Hi, Peggy Pig. You have me some corn, baby? Good girl. I can tell you which animals are not upset about this weather, and it's these 4 right here. You're gonna be so good, so excited for cooler weather? I bet you are. I am a wreck. I'm gonna finish filling up water troughs, giving a little love, and then we gotta do blankets possibly tonight at the JL. The issue with this weather and this cold first night of cold is that it's not actually going to get cold until midnight, and it lasts until 6 a.m. And cold meaning it'll get to 40 at midnight. That means if I put blankets on, it would be for about 6 or 7 hours only. I'm going to watch the weather very closely, and well, if they need it, I will do it. And if they don't, if everybody's good, then I won't. The next night though, it gets pretty cold at about 7 p.m. already. So the next night is a for sure. Tonight might just be a trial on the blankets. See who lets me get them used to it, make sure I've got, oh my goodness, Ernie, you're so bored. I didn't mean to bore you. I'm so sorry. I'll stop talking. I'll stop rambling. I'm gonna just do your waters and call it a day. Don't laugh at him. Don't laugh at him. You either, no laughing. All right. Mama loves you. Hey. Mama loves you so much. Okay, oopsie? No love. I'm done. I'm just done.